Hi guys, this is Ray Say on Way. This will be another What If I'll be doing. This What If will be What If Deku had powers of Archie Sonic and video game Sonic. I'll be changing some things about Sonic and my hero. The Chaos Emerald, the Master Emerald, and the World Rings will be stored inside the Sonic characters. How to activate their super form, all they need is to generate enough Chaos Energy. For the Hyper form, it will need positivity or the help of Knuckles. For their Dark transformation, they will need anger and animal instinct. The Dark Spine transformation will be gone from hatred and sadness. I will also be changing some of the My Hero characters into Sonic characters. Tails will be taking the place of Mineta. The boy with the sugar quirk will be replaced with Knuckles. Momo will be replaced with Blaze. Bakugo will be replaced with Shadow. Todoroki will be replaced with Silver. And Uraraka will be replaced with Amy. This will not be a quirk for them. Deku's father will also be a scientist. When Ink was still pregnant with Deku, she was having some weird mood swings. The reason why because some of the chaos energy that's inside Deku is seeking through his mother. When Deku was 3 years old, he started running around the house really fast. Inko's wondering maybe this is his quirk. They take Deku to the quirk doctor. After running tests on him, he is declared quirkless. Inko and Asashi is confused. Inko asks the doctor, "Are you sure?" The doctor tells him, "Yes, your son is quirkless." When they leave, Inko tells them he's quirkless. Deku's father says it's impossible. It doesn't make sense. Did they even do the test right? A few weeks have passed. Deku's father takes him to his lab. The reason why he's taking him to his lab because he knows it's not a quirk, it's something else. When Deku is throwing a fit, electricity can be seen flowing around him. When Asashi tried to calm down Deku, he's seen his hair turn slightly darker. All electricity around Deku started turning bluish black. When Deku's father sees it, he is terrified, not knowing what this is. Deku has been tested on for 4 months. During the 4 months, Asashi has been noticing there has been weird energy coming from Deku. Seeing that Deku has to burn through shoes, never getting tired, and has a weird energy flowing through him. Some of the energy that is stored within him is being triggered by his emotions. Asashi has been doing more tests, seeing how fast Deku can run. Asashi sees how fast Deku is, so he gets him shoes so he won't burn right through them. Asashi wanted Deku to tap into the energy that was stored inside of him. When Asashi makes a diagram of Deku, he is confused of what he's seeing. How did he make the diagram? He made a machine that could absorb the energy that's coming off of Deku. Once he asks Deku to try to tap into that power, he starts draining it from him a little bit. Once he runs through the computer, he sees several items inside of his son. He sees 4 diamond-shaped objects inside of his son in a ring. He sees one massive diamond that is green, another one that is big but not as big as the green one, a small emerald, a black one, and a large-sized ring. Asashi puts Deku in a test tube. Asashi wants to see how far his son can go with this power that's stored inside of him. When that happens, the chaos energy overloads the machine, causing it to explode. During that process, it also begins to change Deku. When Deku came out of the machine, his hair was pushed back and more spikier. The green part of his hair turned blue. He grew quills on his back. During a few months, Asashi been testing the power that came from Deku, seeing what it can do. Asashi made a machine that could take the energy from Deku and imbue it into something else. And to test this, he got some small red shoes and imbued the chaos energy into his shoes. Asashi gave Deku the shoes to see if they can withstand his speed. After he sees the shoes are fine, he gives Deku gloves so he won't hurt his hands. When Deku was running through the woods, he heard water splash. When he went to go check it out, he seen 2 tails in the water. Deku pulls the kid out of the water. The kid tells him thanks. Deku asks him, "What's your name?" He tells him Miles. Deku asks him, "Is your quirk has something to do with your tails?" Miles tells him yes. Deku asks him, "Do you know how to use your tails?" Miles tells him a little bit. Miles tells him he wish he could fly. Deku tells him, "Well, just fly then." Miles tells him, "I don't have a flying quirk." Deku tells him, "True, but have you not tried to fly with your quirk?" Miles tells him, "No, because I don't know how." Deku tells him, "Okay, I'll tell you, but only on one condition." Miles tells him, "Sure, but what are the conditions?" Deku tells him, "You have to race me." Miles tells him, "Okay." After Deku won, he tells him how to use his quirk. Deku tells Miles to use his quirk like a helicopter. Miles responds with, "You mean the blade of helicopter?" Deku tells him yes. He tells him, "But you gotta spin them really fast to do so." He tries it and he begins to hover. He tells Deku thanks. Deku tells him you're welcome. Miles hears a woman calling him. He tells Deku, "I gotta go." Deku asks him, "Is that your mom?" Miles tells him, "Yeah, I gotta go back to the orphanage." Deku tells him, "Why don't you live with me then?" Miles tells him, "Do you want me to live with you?" Deku tells him, of course, we're friends, are we? We cut to Inko hearing the news about her husband staying overseas for a while. The reason why Asashi's going overseas is because some of his research was stolen and went into America. The research that was stolen was about Deku and about the strange power that's inside of him. Miles tells Deku where's the orphanage. In the process, Deku takes her to the orphanage, and Inko signs the adoption papers. When they get home, Deku asks where's Dad. Inko tells him he's on his way to America to figure out what your powers are. Deku looks sad, but realizes two things. One, he now has a brother to play with. Two, to bring his father back, all he has to do is learn how to control his powers. A few days has passed. Deku and Miles start playing together. When they're playing together, Deku tells him how to use his tails like a fan boat, so he can move faster while running. We cut to them at the park. A little girl gets kidnapped by a villain. Deku sees this and tries to stop them, but since he doesn't know how to fight, he headbutts him. After he knocks the villain out, the girl comes over here telling him my hero. We cut to next week where Izuku and Miles are playing at the same park. But who we see at the park is Knuckles and his mom. When Knuckles went to go dig through the sand, you can see a man using his quirk to steal his mom's purse. But in the process, his mom comes over there and knocks him out. In the process of her fighting the villain, one of her diamonds fell out and landed next to Deku. The reason why she has a diamond because for generations her family had a jewelry store. And this jewelry store will be called Angel Island. When Deku sees the diamond, he's about to reach for it, but Knuckles tells him to stop. He tells him that it belongs to his mom, but in the process, another man comes around taking it from them. They both see him running. Deku trips him and Knuckles punches him right to a tree. Knuckles tells him thanks. He says, what's your name? He says, my name is Izuku. After that, he tells him my name is Knuckles. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. For the next What If, it'll be Asta What If. And the game that it'll be based off of, I will be live streaming and taking a one shot. Thank you, and I'll see you there.